The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. We've got Emmanuel quickly. George is out there with Zion Williamson. And there's Porzingis, and it's Smart in at the 2 guard.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one is no good. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but look at him now. Hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
And here's Smart. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. And it's quickly missing. McDaniels with the ball. Pass to Conley. Dishes it to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns against Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Gobert, no good. George against Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
And here is Conley. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Here's Quickly. The shot's good on the assist by George. Quickly's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Edwards. Conley with the screen on Smart. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Quickly. Smart against Edwards. Williamson kicks to Quickly. Doesn't go for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Conley against Quickly. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status. So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And it's Quickly missing. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Edwards kicks to Gobert. The pass to Conley. Launches it. Another miss by Minnesota. Conley's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. With some arc. Good work defensively by Conley. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 1. Edwards passes to Conley. Gobert with the bounce pass. Passes to McDaniels. Towns against Williamson. Towns, no luck. Now here's Williamson. Guarded closely. And it's in there. Quickly's got 8 points.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Pass to Towns. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Quickly. Now here's Williamson. Still yet to score. The shot's good from Quickly.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for McDaniels. Shake Milton comes in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley. Now here's Towns. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Back to Quickly. Williamson, the pass to Quickly. Rebound, Minnesota. Milton looking around. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Towns, defended by George. And Towns gets it to go.
We know Towns is an excellent perimeter shooter. But I like seeing him assert himself inside, too.
Williamson finds Quickly. He gets it in there. 12 points for him.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. Over George. And no good on the last second attempt. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Hornets up 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Green. Emmanuel quickly out there with Larry Hughes. Then there's McDyess. And it's Adebayo in at the center. Clock at 6. Here's the pass to Reed. Sinks the triple. Reed's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And for the Timberwolves, Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's McLaughlin in at the point.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Anderson dishes to Edwards. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Quickly up top. Passes it to Hughes. Now here's Quickly. Tight defense on him. The layup off target. Down low. Anderson passes to Edwards. Here's Reed. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Here's Quickly. Oh, good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. Here's Edwards. Here's Reed. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Personal foul. First team.
That's good for McDyess.
And night in and night out, you know, McDyess provides a bunch of energy. He's an athletic big guy who does a little bit of everything for you. Those guys are hard to find, but always valued.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Mike Conley in for Jordan McLaughlin. And the foul called on Larry Hughes. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Here's McDaniels. Nothing on the board. At the elbow, it's Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Hughes covering. Shot clock at 5. Hughes against Edwards. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And a terrific two-way player. Conley capable of dominating possessions all by himself. And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Pass to Conley. Edwards against Quickly. Gobert with a screen on Quickly. Edwards. And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5. Green finds Quickly. Great play by Green to set it up. Quickly's got 6 in the quarter.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
And the Timberwolves call timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. Brown comes in for Shake Milton. Towns gets to Conley. And Antonio McDyess pulls it down. Conley's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Pass to McDyess. Here's Quickly. And the layup is good. Quickly's got 20 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Conley against Quickly. Right side Towns. Back to Conley. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And there's the pass to Quickly. There's 39 seconds left here in the second. And he gets the bucket. He's got 22.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
The kick out to Towns. His three-pointers off the mark. Towns has gone 2 for 7 from the field. Passes it to Hughes. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Quickly. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Outside Edwards with 1 on the clock, and the last shot at the buzzer. Doesn't go in for it. That'll do it for the first half. The Charlotte Hornets up 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickly.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Smart, Williamson out there with Porzingis. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly, and it's George in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Edwards can't hit. Outside, Smart. Here's Quickly. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Quickly's got 25 points in the game.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Smart against Edwards. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Quickly. Finished off the break. Quickly's got 4 points this quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Over in the corner, Conley. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. That one, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Quickly. Carries it down low. He has 29.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Towns down low. Working on Williamson. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Minnesota trails by 18. Towns a screen on Quickly. The kick out to Towns. And that time, also a missed shot.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Quickly. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 5th assist in this one. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. They're scoreless since the first half. Pass to Towns. He kicks to McDaniels. Back to Towns. 6 to shoot. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go with a 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Conley against Quickly. Conley's shot is off. Conley's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Smart kicks to Quickly. A 3. Nailed from three-point land. Quickly's got 38 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And the Timberwolves call time. It's checked in for Quickly. Timberwolves also changing it up. Shake Milton comes in for Rudy Gobert. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Edwards. Milton against George. They double him with George. Here's Alexander-Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Smart passes to George. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Minnesota with it. The dish to Conley. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Screen by McDaniel. Here's Milton. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Williamson dishes to Smart. Outside Kidd. Here's Porzingis. The rebound by the Timberwolves. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The kick out to Towns. The pass to Conley. Milton in the corner. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Milton's got his first 3 points of the game.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Charlotte Hornets delivering the blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Minnesota, Shake Milton is out there with Anderson. Then it's Naz Reid. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in at the one spot. Kidd with it. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Adebayo. This is it to Kidd. Here's Hughes. Pass to Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Anderson. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
A shot by Milton, no good. Milton's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Nick Nice passes to Adebayo. For 3, Edwards. Kidd grabs the board. Hughes against Edwards. And here's Adebayo outside. No good. Outside Edwards. Anderson a screen on Hughes. Pass to McLaughlin. Tries a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert comes in for Anderson. And Troy Brown subbed in for Shake Milton.
All right.
Green against Brown. There's the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Some changes for Minnesota. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Troy Brown. And Mike Conley subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. Here's Gobert. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. To the middle. Here's McDice. And the shot is good.
McDice so strong around the basket, putting the power in power forward.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota.
All right. That is your dance team.
Minnesota trails by 21. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Now the pass to Towns. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's good.
Anthony Towns.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Hughes. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, dynamic drive by Hughes, cutting through the defense to get him an easy one.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Hughes. This one for three. Gobert pulls it in. Now the Timberwolves with it, trailing by 19. For three, Edwards. Offensive rebound. Towns kicks to Reed. That three off the mark. Reed's got just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. On the wing, Hughes. Outside, Green puts up a deep three. Mike Conley with the rebound. Minnesota trails by 19. Pass to Edwards. And here's Reed. From the baseline. Off the left rim and out. 1:36 left in the game. Pass to Kidd. Now Hughes. Now Kidd. Count the basket.
One of the most impressive things about Jason Kidd in his position is his size and strength, which is how he's able to create for others, but also convert through contact.
To the right side. Green against Towns. Great D that time from Green. And the pass to Hughes. Good in the assist to Kidd. Hughes got 4 points this quarter.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target from three-point range. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Towns. And contact on the shot. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The free throw drops for Towns. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Kidd passes to Green. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Minnesota. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Hughes against Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Gobert can't hit. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from
see the net post on the actual singles line. That row, there is so many balls around the net post. opportunity for